good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry I've been away for so long. There's been a lot of heavy energy in the collective and I felt like I needed to stay out of it, and so I did. There's been a lot of deaths in our collective lately, and I have to be really careful. Trying not to get this on my face. I have to be really careful not to channel people who have crossed over, because they will try to use me to cross messages to their loved one. And I don't mind doing that, but I have to know who I'm dealing with. And I wasn't sure who I was dealing with at first. I know I did have a video, I think it was last week, where the outcome was a coffin, if y'all remember. Miss Mary's daughter contacted me a couple days ago and said that her daughter was hanging out with a couple of friends and one of the guys pulled out a gun, and apparently he had cocked it back. He had loaded a gun into, a bullet into the chamber, and he took the clip out and thought the gun was empty, and it still had a gun. Why do I keep saying a gun? It still had a bullet in the chamber. And he put it to his head and pulled the trigger, and the chamber bullet came out and killed him. So it was an accidental situation. Anyway, these are the songs that came through for today's reading. Someone by Aaron Lewis. If You Don't Know Me By Now by Patti LaBelle. Nothing Else Matters by Chris Stapleton. And Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. Those are beautiful, beautiful songs if you want to listen to them and see how they might resonate. I have no idea. I haven't done the reading yet, so I don't know how they resonate. Holy Spirit, can I get a message out of the Instant Magic Oracle book, please, for whoever this message might be for? I think it's a collective message. Let go of your need to have control. It is only when you surrender that you can release. So some of us are trying to have control, and it's only when we surrender that we can have release. And we know that from our prior videos that we're giving it to the universe, but we're trying to tell the universe how it should play out. And then that's not complete surrender. Complete surrender is when you give it to the universe and you say, universe, you know what's best. So I would like for it to play out this way, but if there's something better, I'm open to that. And that is true surrender, when you allow the universe to be in control of the outcome. Spirit, is this... My throat chakra's closing. Is this for the entire collective? Let's get a message out of here for us. Collective, this is a collective message. Beyond compare. You are beyond compare. Now, there are different gifts. Let me turn the light on so I can see. Now, there are different gifts, but the same Spirit. There are different ministries, but the same Spirit, the same Lord. And there are different activities, but the same God, producing each gift in each person. So we each have gifts. We each have what God gives us as gifts. 1 Corinthians 12, 4-5 is where you find that in the Holy Scriptures. God, you are our Creator, and you made each one of us just as you wanted us to be. When you look at us, you don't compare us to each other. Help us to do the same. Give us eyes that recognize our strength without pride, that we see each other's gifts without envy, but have a vision for how we are better together, because we are all different and all deeply loved. Amen. Before you took your first breath, God placed gifts within you. He wove you together with strengths, abilities, and that smile of yours that lights up a room. He made you irreplaceable. There's one thing no other person in this world can do better than you, and that's simply being you. You are made in the image of God, and there's a part of who He is that only shows up in this world through you. You may feel ordinary, but you are a masterpiece, a bit of the divine, extraordinary. When you let your heart receive that, believe it, live it, then you're simply agreeing with God that that's not pride. It's actually the greatest humility to say, yes, God, I affirm that all you made in me is good, and that includes all you made is good, and that includes me. And not only did He form you before you were born, but He also made a new creation when you gave your life to Him. Not simply a new person, but a new creation. In other words, a completely unique being. Here's why that matters. If there's only one of something, it can't be compared. You're not compared by God to anyone else. And that means you don't have to compare yourself to others either. If we could have coffee. So you were born with gifts that only you possess, and those gifts allow the divine in you to shine through, so that the divine, the part of you that's made as a gift from the divine, is part of the divine. And so when you express those gifts, you are showing the world the divine within you. And that is beautiful. And when you can see yourself as a gift and see others as a gift, the whole world becomes a reflection of the divine. Okay? Okay. Prayer, please, for the collective. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive those who forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. And so there is something significant about the Lord's Prayer when it comes to this situation. All right, with person A, Spirit, how are you working in person A's life today? How are you working? Thank you so very much. How about person B? How are you working in person B's life? And this could be all one person, but this is person B. Take it as it resonates for your situation. You might find that you are a little bit of both. Person B, Spirit, are you working in person B's life? How are you working in person B's life? How are you working in person B's life? Show us, please, Spirit. Woo! Person B. Spirit is working in your life with obedience, honesty, forgiveness, loyalty, patience, and love overall. Love overall. Isn't that beautiful? And person A, Spirit's working with you with compassion, helping you to feel compassion for those around you and for yourself. Because sometimes we have to have compassion on ourselves, right? So person A, compassion is how Spirit's working. B, you have obedience, doing what you're told by those in authority. Honesty, telling the truth no matter what. Forgiveness, forgiving others and yourself. Having loyalty and having patience. And you might be a Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with one. Alright, obedience, honesty, forgiveness, loyalty, and patience, with love overall. Alright, let's see what kind of tarot energy is at work in your life. For person A, Spirit, how are you working in their life overall when it comes to the tarot? For person A, how are you working in their life? Person A, Spirit. Spirit's getting just right. Person A, Spirit. Spirit gave you the whole deck. Person A. When it comes to... Okay, beautiful. The High Priestess came out with strength. So, Spirit's working with you in your intuition and giving you strength to overcome situations in your life. Alright, how about person B? How are you working in person B's life, Spirit? What are you doing in person B's life? Person B, you have the Star card in reverse. And the Fool upright on the bottom of the deck. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. So, you feel like you don't have any hope. You're having a hard time trusting. It has to do with having to be patient, loyal, compassionate. I'm sorry, that's you. Forgiveness, honesty, and obedience with love. You feel like you don't have any hope for this love and that you need to start something new. And perhaps you're right. Perhaps Spirit is saying, listen, there's no hope for this situation. It's time for you to move on. That could definitely be what's happening here. Alright, and now I'm being led to find out what kind of healing is needed. Show me, please, what kind of healing is needed for person A. Person A, you have courage. We have courage there, and discover your life purpose. Beauty and courage. Love and courage. Love. Alright, how are you working in person A's life, Spirit? Person A, you have the same cards we've been getting for you all along. Victim consciousness and how teachable are you? And when we get how teachable are you, it makes me think maybe you don't trust in what you're seeing or something. You've been a victim somehow. Alright. How about person B over here? How are you working in person B's life? They feel like they don't have any hope. For person B, you're working on their pride. You're working in their dreams, and you're working on their creativity coming out with say what you mean. Say what you mean on the bottom of the deck. Say what you mean, okay? So there's a need to speak up and say what you mean here. All right, what do I want to read here? Let's read Pride, number 7. Pride. Number 7, pride. You may be acting out of arrogance and vanity. Humility is the key. When you are prideful, you become hard and not conscious of your weaknesses. This can temporarily make you feel more powerful and superior. These cards are moving by themselves over here. This can temporarily make you feel more powerful and superior to others, whilst at the same time causes you to be judgmental, unteachable, and hardened. So you see unteachable here? You could be all one person. Have you been fighting, quarreling, and disagreeing with others? Are you always trying to prove a point and defend your position? Do you think that you are always right? By holding on to the shadow side, you are stopping yourself from progressing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Stop overestimating your importance and learn to be humble. When you are too proud, you cannot hear other people's advice and cannot receive any of their assistance. Empowerment means that you can be soft, caring, aware, and gentle. Recognize that you need other people's support to achieve true success. Throat chakra. Alright, you have obedience, you have honesty, forgiveness, loyalty, and patience. So it's like you've lost your patience with somebody not being honest about something. And then how teachable are you? Number 9, we've read victim consciousness. How teachable are you? Are you open to learning new things in your life? How high is your desire to let go of judgment, doubt, negativity, and self-sabotage? What are some of your favorite things to do? Is it watch TV, go shopping, play golf, drink, gossip with your friends? Are you willing to give those things up in order to create some time to learn something new? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? What is your willingness to really apply what you know? You might be learning many new things, but be resistant to change. Every time you begin to think, I already know this, I've learned it before, this doesn't apply to me, your ability to learn diminishes enormously. And it is at this point you may become virtually unteachable without realizing it. Unless you apply what you've learned in your life, you won't really know it. This card is beckoning you to be not only be open-minded, but to take specific action toward change. To create change, you need to start with something small, like the way you pour your tea. Eventually, you will change your habits and build confidence as you start working towards the bigger changes you need to make. I can remember one time when my husband and I were married and we were in recovery together. And every time I would try to tell him something, he would say, I already know. Or if I would ask him a question, he thought in his mind that he had to have the answer. So he would come up with stuff, even if he didn't really know, he would make stuff up. And one day we were standing out on our porch, I'll never forget it, it was our screened-in porch. And I said, listen, let me tell you something. It's okay to say that you don't know something. It really is, and it's freeing to not have to know it all. Somehow in childhood, he had learned that he had to have all the answers or he was going to be disciplined for not knowing things or whatever. And so he had developed from childhood this very annoying habit of always having to be right. No matter what he said, he was always right. And I told him that day, I said, sweetheart, it is okay for you to admit that you don't know something. Just, if somebody asks you a question, instead of telling them all the bullshit that you do know, just say, hey, I don't know. It's such a freeing thing to say that I don't know. And that day he took that and he processed it. And I began to see when he was listening to conversations, it became easier for him to say, I don't know. I can find out, but I don't know. And so somebody here has that same problem. It's like they really don't know, but they feel like they have to have an answer. And you're not teachable because you have this victim consciousness. And somebody has a lot of pride and they're having a lot of dreams and they need to let their creativity out. Your creativity is stifled. And that is why you have no hope, because of your pride, these dreams you have, and this wildness that needs to come out of you. And over here, you're not a victim. You're not a victim. Even if you are a victim, you're not a victim anymore. You have to decide, damn it, I'm not going to be the victim of this anymore. I'm going to put this to rest. I'm going to bury it. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to do whatever I have to do with it to get rid of it. And I'm going to open my mind so I can learn, because I want to be teachable. If you're not teachable in life, what's the point? You know, life is over when you stop learning lessons. All right, now let's find out what kind of psychic abilities or spiritual gifts are working in Person A. Person A, you've got communication, broken hearts, bag of marbles, and monkeys, the 3 monkeys. So basically, you need to talk to somebody. Your heart is broken. You feel like you've gone crazy, and you have the wisdom showing up. It's like, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Let's see what that means. It's about wisdom, number 32. You have received this card as the universe wants you to focus on your wise self. The 3 wise monkeys are an ancient sacred Japanese icon. Traditionally, this is something new you might not know. Traditionally, they have represented see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. The 3 monkeys psychic reading card has 2 very different meanings. It is up to you as to what meaning you feel most represents your current situation in life. The first interpretation of this card is 3 wise monkeys. The universe wants you to be aware of what you are thinking as your desires are manifesting right now. This is a time for you to really think about what it is you want to come into your life, as like attracts like. The representation is the positive side of your life, and is telling you to focus on all the positive factors to bring these energies back into your life. The reverse meaning of this card is 3 dumb monkeys, not seeing, not speaking, and not listening. The guidance from the representation of the monkeys indicates that you or someone around you is not actually seeing or willing to acknowledge there is a negative issue. Hence, you are not seeing, hearing, or speaking about your current situation. Now is the time to pay attention to this card, as you can focus on what area of life needs the most attention. There will be no positive outcome if you don't. Focus on what you want to bring into your life. Forget about what you don't want. When it comes to removing this energy, things will start to flow. So this see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil is either about you having the wisdom to manifest, or you closing down because of negativity. And I think when you have victim consciousness and how teachable are you, it's like you shut down when it comes to manifesting your dreams. And bag of marbles, number 4. I'm going to tell you what they mean. Bag of marbles. Focus, center, and be organized. You have received this card as a sign from the universe that you need to relax and focus on the smaller details in your life. At times, life can be overwhelming with its fast pace. Do you ever feel stressed, discouraged, forgetful, scattered, or unprepared? This is a sign the universe is letting you know you need to slow down and recenter your thoughts and emotions in order to calm yourself. This card represents you being scattered, and that you may feel you are losing your marbles. It could be indicating it's time to focus. You are trying to do too many things at once and are distracted. You need to ground yourself to regain your clarity. You or a family member are having memory issues. This card, there's my fly. This card also represents a loved one in spirit who may have suffered from the memory loss issues such as dementia or Alzheimer's. If this card comes up during a reading, connect to the loved one in spirit. It can be a sign from those that have a loved one in spirit, and to let you know that they're healed since crossing over to the spirit world and have their memory marbles back. The universe can sometimes show me this psychic symbol via a bag of marbles with a hole in it where the marbles are dropping out one by one. This symbol is a message that you need to focus and pay attention to the challenges you are currently experiencing in life to reign your clarity. I'm going to tell you what it looks like to me. It looks like to me that there's communication about somebody having a heartbreak. Somebody's heart's been broken. And you may or may not be getting communication. You could be doing this telepathic thing. You may or may not feel like you've lost your mind and you're needing to pull yourself together. You have this sense of being scattered. It's scattered. All right, what about person B? What's working in person B's life? Nature. So there's this need for you to be grounded, person B. And transformation, butterflies. There's a need for transformation here. Okay? I see a lot of different things here that they could be a little concerning, no doubt. Alright, show us what we need to see here for person A, Spirit. What does person A need to see, please? May we see, please? What is person A needing to work on the most? Thank you so very much. My work is deeply fulfilling, and I am at peace with my age. So somehow your work is involved in your age, okay? All right, what about person B? Person B, freedom is your divine right, and you need to know that. And then on the bottom of the deck, my wife. Why did I say my wife? My life works beautifully. Maybe you can't work and your wife works. I don't know. Okay, so you have the High Priestess and Strength, and you have the Star and the Fool. So because of no hope, you're about to take a risk and do something new, is what it looks like to me. Now, Spirit, show me what I need to do next. Let's find out how this happened to y'all a little bit better. I think you're connected somehow. You could be all one person. Let's see how this happened to person A. Let's see how this happened to person A. Loosen up, person A. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You've lost your mind and you don't have enough wisdom when it comes to you have a love life that's been broken and you're hurting and there's no communication, it doesn't look like. Alright, show me how this happened to person A. How did this happen to person A, Spirit? How did this happen? Person A, you had to ask yourself, do I really love them? And one of us is doing too many chores. So, that's why you need to talk to somebody about your love, because you're wondering if you even love this person. Alright, what about person B? How did this happen? But it didn't take but a second. Person B, fill in the blank and spend time with Bay, making art, love, or music. So you want to spend time with somebody. You're free. You're having a little pride and you need to unleash your creativity. And in between the two of you is it's time for shit to get real. To get honest as fuck. And somebody fucked up. Somebody made a mistake here. Tell me more about the mistake. What kind of mistake did they make? Fuck your feelings. You have logic for a reason. Use it. So it had to do with your feelings. Somebody wasn't acknowledging your feelings. And you're not being heard. Say that shit again louder. So, you wanted something and they wouldn't listen. And it looks like you wanted to spend time with somebody. And I don't know what this card means. Why is fill in the blank here for person B? May I see, please? It could have been an argument. Send a picture and agree to fucking disagree. So, yeah, I think you had an argument because of a picture. And go on a real fucking date. So you want to go on a real date, spend time with them. They sent you a picture, and for some reason you're like, I'm just going to agree to disagree with you. Probably because of your pride. I'm not sure though. And then I have stop trying to control every damn thing, and you're irritated on the bottom of this deck. You're irritated, you're not being heard, somebody doesn't care about your feelings at all, and it's time for shit to get real. Stop trying to control every damn thing. Alright. Secretly, this person you want to spend time with, secretly, what would they say to you? What would they secretly say to person B, the one that they want to spend time with? What would they secretly say to you? What would this person say to you? I am waiting patiently. So they want to see you too. And they are patiently waiting. I can't get enough of you. Wow. What would you say to them? Your intellect arouses me. What else would you say to them? They love how smart you are. They miss hearing your voice. They hide their feelings. And they don't want to let you go. What else would this person right here that's waiting say? What else would they say? I want you back. So you have gone to somebody else and they want you back. I can't be with you though. That's interesting. Alright. So now we understand. Yeah?
Christie, I'm going to the bathroom.
Alright, give me just a second. Okay, so sorry for the interruption. Alright, so you have somebody who wants to see you. You miss hearing their voice. You hide your feelings. And you don't want to let them go. And they want you back. And they're waiting patiently to have you back. I want to know how you feel. How do they feel? Show me secretly how they feel about this person. I wish we could go back. So there's something you wish you could go back to, and they want you back. And I compare others to you. How does this person feel about person B? I don't know what you want. And they feel sexual tension between the two of you. You let me down. And I feel drawn to you. So this person doesn't know what you want. Well, what do you want? You still feel the pain. Something happened between the two of you, and you still feel the pain. And they don't know what you want. I won't let you down. Alright, so this feels like two people that are maybe together, but don't have that great of a relationship. And it's because you have feelings for somebody else, is what it looks like to me. And that's why love is overall here. Alright. What happened here, Spirit? What happened here that they still feel the pain? May I see, please, what happened that this person still feels the pain? There was a court date. There was a court date, and my family hates you. Okay, so you're together, you had a court date, and your family doesn't like this person. What happened between these two that want to go back? What happened between them that they want to go back, Spirit? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Let's just get one at a time, please, if we may. What happened between these two over here? Teenage attitude issues. Alright, what else? Someone you work with. This is someone you work with. For some reason, teenage attitudes come out. Alright, what else? You need to be vulnerable and open up to this person and talk to them. One of you has teenagers. It's someone you worked with, and you need to be vulnerable and open up to them. Call me. They want you to call them. You all work together. You do some kind of work together. And one of you has teenagers. Alright. And rise above it. Alright, so now we have an idea of kind of what's going on here. Let's take a look at how this happened a little further. How did this happen, Spirit? The cards keep going on the floor. It happened because somebody feels trapped. Alright, what's being hidden? Somebody's been rejected. Irrational fear, saying no, and dismissal. So, I think you said no to travel because this person, alright, what's being shown? That somebody wants to make a confession. And we see that you need to be vulnerable and open up. Clarify the confession. It has to do with nourishment, self-harmony, soul growth, and being comfortable. Clarify what nourishment means. It's about a mirror, shared feelings, tension, and boundaries. And what's going to happen next? Somebody's going to cling and be guarded, cautious, and afraid. Somebody's holding on to this, obsessing and watching. They're apprehensive. Who are they apprehensive about? Trapped again. Oh, trapped was down here. Somebody feels frozen. It's a spiritual connection. Somebody's being elusive and they made promises. So it's like you're acting cold towards the spiritual connection. And you're being tricky about keeping your promises because you got sidetracked. Wow. Why are they being elusive and frozen to this spiritual connection? Because it's an infatuation. What's wrong with the infatuation? Somebody's been chasing. Okay, and it's caused an emotional whirlwind. Clarify being rejected. Something that was unspoken. You've been rejected, but they won't tell you why. Tell us why, Spirit. Card in the wrong deck. The 5D's involved. Somebody wants to be alone, and they have a fantasy. What's unspoken is they want to be solitary, alone. They have a fantasy, and the 5D's involved. What is the 5D up to here? May I see, please? Oh. The 5D is why you were sidetracked. What's going to be the outcome of being sidetracked? There's going to be a loss. Somebody's going to have a loss, grief, sorrow, and pain. And they're going to drift. Okay, what I see here is I have two people that are together. I see one who's infatuated over here with somebody else. And they may have chased you at one time or still are chasing you. You're being cold to them. And you're being dishonest and tricky when it comes to your promises or your vows with your marriage. Because you're infatuated. You're infatuated and you want to chase this person. You want to confess to this person that you have shared feelings and that it's causing arguments and stress and for you to have to set boundaries. What might be the outcome of this spiritual connection? Whoa. This is a friendship, first of all. Somebody's shallow, and it's a friendship. They have unconditional love. Somebody's clashing, so you're letting go so you can roam wild, and this is somebody beautiful. I think you're letting go of the spiritual connection so you can go in a new direction with this person. How are things working out with this person over here? Divine Masculine came out. What about Divine Masculine? You have a lot of pride, but there's a lot of chemistry between you and this Divine Feminine. And you're trying to get established in life. Oh, what a mess. What a freaking mess. All right, let's pull Tarot on it now that we know you're a Divine Masculine. Why is the High Priestess here for this person? Why is the High Priestess here? Because you're hiding your feelings. Intuitively, you're hiding your feelings and somebody knows it. Why is Strength here on the bottom of the deck? Wrong card in the wrong deck. Card in the wrong deck alert. Card in the wrong deck alert. Okay. You're concealing the fact that you have differences and that this is over. So secretly, this relationship right here is over. And you're hiding your feelings about that. Alright, now why is Strength here? Because you want to show love to this spiritual connection. Because this would definitely make your dreams come true. You're ready to show love to the spiritual connection. And for some reason, this person is being difficult. Alright. Why is the Star here? There's no hope because of happiness, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Empress upright, and the Chariot. There's no hope because in order for you to be happy, you have to get rid of one of these people and you have to get over it. The Queen of Wands is in reverse, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We definitely have Leo here. So there's a Leo that thinks that you bring them happiness, but there's also a Divine Feminine that you're trying to get over. What's the outcome of getting over Divine Feminine? This relationship with this Divine Feminine has transformed you. It's tamed your hunger. You've been seeing this from a different, you wouldn't see the sexual encounter. There was a sexual encounter, and your pride would not allow you to see this from a different perspective. But now you're understanding this taming of hunger. Clarify taming of hunger. There was a Tower, a Devil, and a Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is usually a Cancer, but I have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. So it's like you have a strong desire for this Queen of Cups, this person that's in love with you. Why is the Tower inevitable? There's an inevitable Tower. Because of the King of Wands, the Spy, the Hierophant, the Three of Cups, Justice, and the Four of Wands. Because this person that's in love with you, you could be, this is the Leo. You're married to this person. And what's going to be justice is that you're going to have a new relationship. Clarify the new relationship. The Queen of Swords came out. What do you mean the Queen of Swords is the new relationship? This person's setting boundaries. The person is saying that they understand that there's a secret. They know that this person loves you unconditionally and has made you an offer for something. And this is helping you. Whatever this person over here has done for you is helping you to move forward slowly. What might be the outcome of this relationship over here? This twin flame? Ghosting, Strength, the T, Manifesting in reverse, the Lovers upright, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. It looks like you're going to ghost a Leo. There's T. You're not manifesting because of a choice, a decision, and a lie. There's a lie, and I got to find out what that lie is. There's a Leo that's going to get ghosted because of a lie and because they can't manifest. You remember I said at the beginning they couldn't manifest because of the things that they won't let go of? They are not letting go of this lie. Clarify this T over here with this Leo. Good strong answers anyway, always. Something happened at the gym. Somebody came in after you. And now they're brainstorming. They're brainstorming about ideas and problem solving and figuring shit out. Somebody had some time to work out what's coming in after you about. Setting the record straight, a pregnancy test, somebody being in their feelings about a date, maybe a movie date. Somebody's in their feelings about this stuff. What's going to be the outcome of all of that? The sex shop, total drama, spiritual attack, chilling out, envy, and somebody is putting on a show, being an actor, knowing they fucked up. So somebody knows they fucked up here. Show me how this happened, Spirit. There was a love triangle. Somebody was in a committed relationship. They were angry and they learned some lessons. Alright, what's being hidden? That there's competition. Secretly, there's competition. Alright, what's being shown? Somebody's having a fling to make them prove it. Alright, this person over here told this person over here, if you really love me, prove it. And what's been the outcome of that so far? The other one got away. They're unfazed and they've shut down. You got away. You're the one that got away. I'm unfazed by our separation since I was not emotionally invested. And they're having an epiphany. I didn't realize how empty my life was until you left me. So at first they thought they were unfazed by this, but now they're realizing that that's bullshit. And they're shutting down. I'm swearing off dating. I don't want anybody else. And you're telepathically talking to this person with your brain. Sounds like a pretty strong connection to me. And there is some deception on the bottom of this deck. So somebody is being deceived. Alright, talk to me about where person A is in this journey. I think person A might be a karmic partner. Where is person A? Person A is at a crossroads. Where is person B? Person B is returning and communicating. Where is person C? They're being guided. Guided to what? To understand. Why are they at a crossroads over here? Because they have big dreams and they're mirroring. They have big dreams, but they don't see their part in those big dreams. Why don't they see their part in that? I don't think they have a part in that. I think they're a karmic partner. Because they can't change. They don't want to change. Why is person B returning and talking? Because of numbing, deception, and feeling the vibes. Somebody has been getting high, fucked up, numbing, or whatever, and they've been deceiving somebody, and they're feeling the vibes from that. Why is this person being guided to understand that somebody's going to be released? Clarify released. Somebody is going to be surrendering because of self-worth. Alright, outcome, ascending. Anything else in the next week? Anything else in the next week? Somebody is going to regret the fall. And they're going to regret that this is over. In the fall, they're going to regret it because this is going to be over. What's going to be over? They're going in a new direction. What might that look like? It's going to look like healing, their tribe, purging, and being stuck. Why are they purging and being stuck? Because they have to compromise. Well, what's going to happen to their person? They're going to have to wait until the winter, and it's Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine has to wait until the winter. What's going to happen in the winter for Divine Feminine? Twin Flame tried to come out. Divine Feminine's going to work on their money. Look, Divine Feminine again. Alright, let's do it one more time, Spirit. So, what about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine is the one who's the victim. So, why are they not reinventing themselves with these big dreams they have? What's the holdup? Free will. What do they need to do? Somebody's not listening and not talking. What do you mean? Somebody's wearing a mask. When it comes to forgiveness, they're wearing a mask, and that's causing destruction. Remember forgiveness over here? What should they do, Spirit? They need to work on their inner child. Summer and dark night of the soul. What might be the outcome of this in the winter? In the winter, Divine Masculine is either being admired or is admiring somebody else from behind a barrier. What's going to be the outcome of that? A new start with a karmic partner this summer. And being in solitude. Alright. What's going on here, Spirit? How did this happen? Somebody was married. Use your intuition about obstacles, chemistry, release, and denial. Alright, well, what was being hidden? A new love. And what was being shown? Trust. And what's going to happen next? Somebody's going to be vulnerable and have passion. Why are they going to be back? Put away the computer. There's children. What about these children? Boundaries are here. And mastery of a lesson. Clarify the lesson they're mastering. It's about forgiveness, acceptance, integrity, and playing hard. Warning, spiritual lesson. Why is warning on the bottom of the deck? Because it's fate that somebody's unavailable. What should they do about this? You're going to learn a spiritual lesson. You got to make a decision. You got to go slow, and you're going to need support. Here and now, there's interference, and it's strictly sexual. So you're with somebody because it's support and strictly sexual. Alright, show me what they should do next, Spirit. Next, you need to tell the truth about something that happened in the spring. You need to express your truth. Seriously express your truth. That's what you need to do. Air, Ace of Swords, the spring, and express your truth. What's being hidden? Wish fulfillment and being closed off to it. What's being shown? This was somebody's dream come true and it got closed off. That they're taking care of themselves. And what's going to happen next? They're going to have a breakthrough. What kind of breakthrough? I think they're going to find somebody new. What kind of breakthrough? They're going to use their intuition. Their spirit guides are assisting. And they know how much they're worth. They realize they're worth more than this. So what's going to be the outcome? They're going to have an attraction. Clarify the attraction they're going to have. They're going to have the courage to change, and it's going to come through dreams. Show me the change they're going to have. The Ace of Wands, this contract and being rejected. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Because this person, oh wow, is transforming, and they're not only going to have a new love, they're going to have a new place to live. And a spark. They're about to have a brand new love given to them for the bullshit they've been through. Show me the new love. Look, there's the Fool. Remember the Fool? They've manifested this. Why is trials and tribulations here? Because they've manifested. They took a risk and manifested something that was difficult that leads them to a divine partnership. They're going to have a divine partnership that's going to bring them hope and no manipulation. Show me the divine partnership. They're going to have a Chariot and equality. It's going to be equal give and take, and they might even go on a trip. Clarify the Chariot. It's a scarcity mindset, a Queen of Swords, an Eight of Pentacles, and a Queen of Pentacles. So, this Queen of Swords has a scarcity mindset. They actually came out in reverse. So whereas this queen right here that set these boundaries doesn't believe in abundance, this nurturing, caring Queen of Pentacles is going to work. What's going to be the outcome for that? Oh, baby. Something's going to end, and they're soul searching. Somebody's ending something and soul searching about a divine feminine. Clarify who this is. Somebody who's been imprisoned. They feel weak. They have a Queen of Cups that they don't want to be married to anymore. What's going to be the outcome of that? They're having thoughts. Clarify the thoughts they're having. It's about balance, memories, and transformation. What are they going to do here? They're going to stop fighting this, and they're going to put this at a stalemate. They're not moving forward with this at all. Why are they not moving forward with this? Because they want to have a relationship with somebody else, and this is over. Clarify who they want to have this relationship with. Judgment came out. Clarify Judgment. The Lovers. Justice in reverse. Tranquility ahead. And the Five of Wands. So they're going to choose this injustice. They're going to choose when it comes to this injustice to get away from this and stop fighting it. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Who is this? Somebody who doesn't want to hurt you anymore. Who's humiliated and who knows that this can lead to everything. Clarify leading to everything. There's gonna be communication. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Talk to me about this communication that's coming in. Whoa. The communication that you're gonna get is about somebody feeling like they have no escape. They're making moves in silence. They don't have any friend support. They're carrying a lot of burdens. They feel a lot of regret, and they want to be alone. Why do they want to be alone? Because somebody's hard to read. Clarify hard to read. Don't force it. Somebody's got a lot of drama. Let them go. They're a player. And they won't work. So what should the collective do? I love you came out. What else? I love you. I'm healing. And I'm pretending because of my family. Moving on. Clarify family. somebody's been partying, they've been on the rebound, and they need to make an apology. And they've been fighting it. Why have they been partying? Trust the plan. They're online. What do you mean they're online watching? They have a lot of arrogance. Outcome of all of this bullshit. It's a secret love. They're worried. Because somebody's pushing their buttons about a friendship. Not for you. Somebody's telling them that this friendship is not for them. What's going to be the outcome of the friendship? Somebody's missing you and there's gossip. And they feel haunted. Talk to me about the gossip. What are people saying about this secret love and friendship? Somebody don't want to hear it. They need anger management and it's toxic. What's the truth, Spirit? The truth is that this has been a nightmare. Somebody's insecure. They have a desire to win. This is a new love. And this person's all in your head. Like, all in your head. All you can think about is this person. You might want to have parents, or you may have supposed to have been parents, and that got destroyed. Destroyed, shattered, broken, and fucked up. What's going to be the outcome of this relationship? You need to protect yourself, but you're fulfilling a fantasy. There will be a fantasy fulfilled here because you're getting over this old relationship is what it looks like to me. Alright, let's stop there and get one of these. Alright, Spirit, what would you say out of here to whoever's resonating with this video? Too many cards, Spirit. One at a time, please. One at a time so the reader can read and interpret the card. Alright, if you don't straighten up, I'm going to put you back. One at a time, please, so the reader can read and interpret the cards. You got 3, 4 anyway. Alright, we have Mermaid Soul, number 33. Y'all should know these by heart by now. Mermaid Soul. Deep within, you know what excites and inspires you. Your job isn't to decide whether that inspiration is practical, realistic, or even possible. Human beings have been shown throughout history that the ideas which they once scoffed at as being ridiculous or impossible to achieve can become the realities that they rely upon and take for granted as a natural part of their daily lives not long afterwards. You too shall move from doubt to wondering how you ever lived without this passion, idea, or inspiration of yours. Let the universe show off its creative flair for the unexpected and inspirational through you. Do not give up on what truly moves you and inspires their heart, for soon enough it will be a part of your world. Number 10, Tribe of the Kindred. Home is where the heart is. Give your heart permission to reveal to you the people, places, and activities that feel like home for you. You are in a phase of transition in your life, casting off that which is not true to your heart in favor of that which really feels like it belongs in your world. Sometimes the mind resists, thinking that if we let go of too much, there will be nothing left, and that it's better to hold on even if something isn't right. This prevents you from being able to find your way home. It's safe to trust your heart as it attracts into your world that which is really meant for you. Bright Destiny, number 14. Bright Destiny. It's okay to feel unclear or even confused about what is happening in your life or within you at this time. It's like that because You are going through a soul growth. Things will become clear in time. For now, however, let the process happen. Fear can make us try to force something that isn't quite ready yet. Don't try to impose a meaning, take action, or understand it all prematurely. Don't think too hard. When it's time for you to act, you'll know. It's okay to release, to relax, and trust that the moment of destiny will come when the time is right. And then number 12, Princess Savior. Even if you feel uncertain about facing a challenge, believe in yourself. You are strong enough to conquer this. There will be help if needed, but you already possess the inner resources required to overcome any obstacle and obtain the most blessed outcome. If you're in the process of letting go of someone or something, perhaps an old habit, an old way of life, a relationship, or a situation in which you have felt trapped, don't allow insecurity or uncertainty to stop you. You've got this, and you are doing the right thing in moving on. All right, Spirit, who are you talking to? MNCBNNC. So NNNCCBM. Wow. A lot of N's. PLFWTJI. LEIJYKH. TTRMHVI. Hello, TT. WUOVMZT. FHFAODK. OMHCEML. YMOFRGB. CESTJYX. YVDNCKD. RBFNTFH. One more time. DXYMPTO. And I'm going to start back up on the signs today, hopefully. A huge skeleton key. A blue marble. This is like success. Dream wishes do come true. A gasket. It's a Catholic pendant. A crescent moon with a heart. A butterfly. A little kid wearing a ball cap. A little teeny tiny guitar. Two swans connected. I love you. A mouse or a rat. A shooting star. A starfish. Another star. An O. A heart with a wing. The word love, an old-fashioned perfume bottle, a tea, remember the teas, and a leaf for the fall. Hold on. Alright, sorry for the interruption. Trinkets from this bowl, please. Oh, and every fair from fair sometimes becomes William Shakespeare. I have the military pendant, the angel wing. Somebody's going to explain these red marbles to me. An angel, a fancy heart, and I love you to the moon and back. And an angel and a red marble just fell out of the bowl. Where did the marble go? I literally just cleaned the hell out of this house. Scrubbed all the floors. I don't know where it went. It's alright though. I'll find it. It'll turn up when it's supposed to. I found the wire on the floor this morning when I was cleaning up. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? Spirit? Angels, how are you helping person A? Gratitude. How about person B? Mercy and forgiveness. Anything else? Somebody's going to have the vision they need to see the truth. They have protection, a divine plan, and they're spying on somebody and manifesting. Alright, y'all. I love you so much. I'll be back to finish up doing the signs. I'm sorry things have been, going so slow. But I've had to protect myself because there's been a lot of people crossing over, and I have to be careful with that. Alright, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.